alive.
Yay!
Just like that, with the Rosses.
Just like that.
Just like
We've returned
I
to
love
the
it.
I'm
scene
talking about.
I love
We're back
it.
again.
of the crime.
Well,
Yeah,
welcome.
yeah.
Welcome, guys. I'm so glad you're here.
It's been 100
Welcome to
episodes.
you.
The couch
It's been
is back.
100 episodes since we've had you back.
Wow.
In between
It's been
episodes?
100 episodes?
We were-
Oh, y'all
That's
have
a
been
little more
We've
than
been
it's
after it.
110.
Y'all been-
Prolific like bunnies.
I love
This
2023.
is like that's consistency.
Well, there you go.
So now we can't come back for another 100 episodes.
Or come back in 15 and we'll do it again. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm here
I think
for
we
it.
should just do 2 episodes back to back.
And the elephant in the room,
Okay.
Juliette.
Me? What's the elephant?
Last time you were on, you coined the phrase Lusketeer.
I love this.
And
See?
we have run with it.
I love that. I
We will
didn't even
literally
know.
be waiting for a flight at an airport and someone will just come walk by and they always make it so low key. They go, I'm a Lusketeer. Like they always whisper it to us.
They don't want it to be public.
That is.
I don't know. They're just trying to
It's a
it's like
secret
they have
society.
credibility.
That's secret society.
And like we'll be at signing books at a book line and literally it's like they'll as they sign, they go, by the way, I'm a Lusketeer. And we're like, so we're going to give you an extra special. And it always makes us so happy.
I love it.
And you have enriched our lives.
I am
Good job, babe.
honored.
Proud of
Thank
it.
Good job,
you.
baby.
I'm honored.
And secondly, the last time you were here, because you just said it probably a couple times already since we started, but when you say I'm here for it,
yes,
that really like blessed me.
You blessed her.
that's right. I remember.
And I
you telling
ended up
me.
my
Oh.
message for I think it was for a movement conference that year.
She preached a sermon call here for it.
Really?
All in honor of you.
Yeah.
And it's just
Oh,
because
I
I
love
love so
this.
much how your heart is literally just, I'm here for it.
Down
I'm
for
here
it,
for
ready for it.
whatever
Down
God has
for
for,
the
me,
cause.
whatever. Yeah.
Any moment of the day. I love
Look
it.
at you leaving your
Aw.
mark, leaving your mark
That's so
everywhere.
great.
Literally.
Thanks,
So what do you got
guys.
today? The pressure is on.
I mean, yeah, the pressure is on.
No,
Let's see.
the pressure's
Well,
off.
I just was telling, give me your name one more time. Jax. I just told him, I tell him all the time. No, what did I just say?
Like I always say, can't remember.
Can't remember. No, it makes life more fun that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
So that's the term. So if he does something or if I do something that gets on his nerves, right? He'll just be like, babe. And I just be like, it just makes life more fun that way.
Wow.
They just get over
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get over it and enjoy life.
It's a very jovial way to deny someone of their boundaries.
He's all right.
something-
He's all right. It's a really nice way
Not
of
something
putting
I'm
it.
a fan of.
It's nothing-
But she's pretty,
I have
and
a
pretty
friend.
people
I
get
have a
away
friend
with
who would always,
crime.
whenever he would do something that would bother his wife, he would always say, "Can't you take a joke?" I'm like, that sounds like someone who's ready to
I
get
love
punched in the
it.
nose.
I love it.
True.
That's Pastor Ed Young
Oh.
in Grapevine. He will
Oh.
always, can't you take a joke?
Can't you
Yeah.
take
I'm
a
like,
joke?
I don't know how their
if I
marriage
can
has made it
handle
so
that.
far with that kind of behavior.
I don't either. I don't know how the church made it either.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Behave. Be nice.
I'm talking to my friends.
Yeah.
You are.
So
You
good.
are.
So
All
good.
of the friends.
Well, we're glad you're here for it.
Thank
and
you.
life is better that
And
way.
life is better
And the
that way.
Musketeers have embraced and loved it.
Oh,
We
I
also
love
had our
the
first
Lusketeers.
Musketeer mission trip. We brought
Really?
Musketeers with us on a service project week.
Nice.
It was
I love
just
it so
it's just
much.
fun to have like the
Aw.
dwellers language
Yeah.
to
That's right.
pull us together.
Yeah. It's your community.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the community. Yeah, the community. Yeah, the community. We're all about it.
Yeah, because you know what it does? It just gives them identity.
hmm
It just gives them more identity
Yeah.
and more connection. So
Yeah.
that's so great. I'm
Yeah.
so honored, man. That blesses my whole soul.
Well, we got a lot to catch up on. Life has been rich and full and all the various things. I mean, you guys have been just, as we're recording this now, on a long little break,
Yes.
right? Long and little. I
Much
guess
needed.
Yeah.
We brought them together.
Much needed. Yeah.
Well, the last time we were here was what year? 23?
2023.
Yeah.
So 23. Gosh, so much has happened.
Oh my gosh, a lot has happened
Yeah.
in 2 years.
Tons.
Yeah, my
Good
daddy
night.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah, February 24th of 2024,
Gosh.
and
So sorry, man.
yeah, he was my hero.
Mm-hmm. Sweet dad.
And then your papa died,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like I just remember like when something happens to you and you go through that type of experience, you just become. I'm an empath to begin with, so then you become hypersensitive to what other people go through.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's probably the biggest loss. 49 years you have a daddy, and a good daddy,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And then you don't have a daddy anymore, and it's just a weird narrative because you're like, I've never had I've never not had my dad.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just weird. Yeah.
And Levi has said with walking with his dad going to heaven, like, you're never not ready to have a dad.
You're
Period.
never ready.
You're never ready to not have a dad.
Correct.
I
I
got
agree.
that.
Even if you
confused.
didn't have one.
I absolutely agree.
So those who didn't
Even a
have a
bad
present
daddy.
father, they weren't ready
That's
That's
to
right.
right.
not have a dad, even if that was
That's
a
right.
young age.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
Tell
right.
us about your dad.
Charles Edward Ross was born May 20th, 1949 in Dallas, Texas. And he was the first of 8 children. And
Wow.
grew up in the segregated South, drank from colored water fountains,
Wow.
went to the back of hamburger stands to get something to eat, watched football games played at the Cotton Bowl through the little lines in the fence, or stepping on some crates to look over the fence because they weren't allowed in, and joined the Air Force and did a tour and moved to Cali and met my mommy and
In Los Angeles.
in Los Angeles and got married. And
So cop and military.
so my dad
She was a
worked
police officer, right?
So she was on the non-sworn side. So she was over all payroll, which put
Like
her in
HR
really
area.
good
At
with-
LAPD.
at LAPD,
Yeah.
at Parker Center, with Chief Daryl Gates, like the guy who invented SWAT.
But was she working there when they met? She was already working there when they met?
Yes. Yeah, she wasn't at the LAPD. She was working for Bunco, which is burglary and forgery. Then she
Moved over.
Yep. And Daddy worked for the post office for 33 years. He got a job at the post office. That's the only job he ever had until
Wow.
he retired. Mhm.
Faithful workers, those two.
Yeah.
Those two, yep. They got pensions.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
a different era. You got a job, you
That's
stuck
right.
out that job.
Yeah, you stayed with
Nobody's
it.
doing like 4 years here and 5 years here and 8
Yeah.
years here.
And then
that's not
freelancing for 4, you know.
Right.
exactly with a
right,
side
right.
hustle over
Yeah.
here. That's
Yeah.
that's very millennial.
That
was
generation had
That
a
was not
work
baby
ethic.
boomer.
Yes.
That was not baby boomer.
No.
Yeah.
They didn't have to like their jobs. You know what I mean? It wasn't vibes. It was just like, I get a check. Like, I'm coming to work. I didn't gotta like nobody here. And they ain't gotta like me.
Right.
But I'm not giving up this job.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh.
Good man.
You were born in California as well.
I was born in Cali. And he was like, I have 7, I could say so much about him. But I literally have to tell you all you need to know about the type of father he was. First of all, he was a great husband as well. I'll tell you a story about that in a minute. But I have 7 years worth of voice notes on my phone from my dad.
Isn't that sweet? Yeah, man.
Just to say, I love you. And that was the greatest sermon I ever heard.
Oh.
And then the next week, that was also the greatest sermon I ever heard. And that was the greatest sermon I ever heard.
All through
And
the
you-
Embassy City era.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Wow.
Every week. You done it again. I thought that was my favorite message. Now that one's my favorite message.
Every
There's
week.
nothing like getting out of the pulpit and having encouragement from your dad.
Your daddy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
In fact, that was one of the weirdest sensations after my dad went to heaven, going to my phone and not getting a text
yeah,
from
bro.
him.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
that first Sunday, his wife wrote one on his behalf.
Oh.
And that rocked me to my core, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah. So that was very disorienting. Like just and I talked to him a lot in the car because I used to travel so much. And so
Yeah.
airport runs and going to meetings and I get in a car and there's nobody to call. And it was just gut wrenching.
Yeah.
So as a husband, so my parents were married just shy of 50 years. Last year would have been 50.
Wow.
Last year for us was 25. So what we had planned for the longest, my parents renewed their vows every decade. 10, 20, 30,
Oh my
40, 50,
gosh.
okay?
So
10 and
sweet.
20, we were there, obviously. 30 and 40, I officiated.
Oh.
50, my friend Preston was going to officiate. And
We both were going to do it together.
we were going to all, like my daddy and I were going to be at the altar while our wives walked down the aisles to us.
oh my gosh.
50 years and 25.
Yeah. Gold and silver.
Gold and silver.
And we'd planned this for
You guys.
some years.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
for sure. Like we knew like this was what we
beautiful.
wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he dies in February. We're like I don't even know if we still want to do it. Right. And
Yeah, it was just so, it was so much emotions because, there was what, 6 to 8 weeks? How long
it was 7 weeks.
For?
From the time he went to the hospital to the time he died was 7 weeks.
Yeah, we knew this was coming up, right? In January 7th, Tim was speaking in South Carolina?
Yep.
Or North Carolina?
Correct.
I was in Delaware, and we both get back home this same day and get this call, hey, I had to take Dad to the hospital. And literally for the next 7 weeks, it has been hospital, hopes, maybe, will this come out? And then switch, all right, switch assessments. And okay, he might not make it. Okay, then hospice, right? And then, so all these things and all these feelings. And then afterwards, it's this, well, do we do a ceremony while he's still alive, although he's very sickly? Right? Then it's like, we just want to do something to celebrate. And so back and forth with Mom, because now it's really between Tim and his mom, right? And it is, what do y'all want to do at the end of the day? Because this is a sensitive, it just stinks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
It just stinks. And so after he passes, so Timmy definitely didn't want to do anything while he was still alive. It's like, this is not the way we want to honor. Right. And then, and Mom was like, I'll take anything I can get, and none of them were wrong.
Yeah.
And so, and
you
you have to be sensitive to both those feelings because neither of them were wrong.
So true.
And you have to try to manage and mitigate and love them both where they're at.
Yes.
So now he does pass. And then it was like, do you still want to do it? And Tim was like, no. And his mom was like, yes. And then it was like, we got to let
How much shy of the
time.
anniversary was it?
So we're
February,
talking.
March, April, May, 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So you got to, if you're going to do it, then we got to do it. And so finally, probably about 2 weeks out, it is like, this is coming up. Like, this is now or never. And Timmy was like, I said, babe, we'll have it. Like, we can have our ceremony and let's honor Dad, and we'll do Mom's as well. And we just had 2 ceremonies in one, and we just put Dad's picture up there.
Oh my gosh.
And we just did it where she got a chance to walk down the aisle.
My mom still put on the dress she was going to wear.
That's exactly
Oh my gosh.
right.
And she walked down the aisle
That's
to
right.
his picture
To
on
his
an
picture.
easel
And kissed that picture.
and stood next to it like he was still alive. I told my boys, I was like, that's Riz.
That's right.
Like, if you ever want to know what Riz is,
That's
keep
right.
one woman so in love with you for
Still
so
gonna marry
long
you after death.
that even after you
Seriously?
die, she'll walk to your picture.
I mean,
my
that's refreshing in a
gosh.
world of Coldplay concerts, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a different,
Exactly.
Yeah.
where loyalty's,
Oh,
fleeting.
Lord.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Because
That's
Beautiful.
respectable. That's hot. That's
That's
sexy.
right.
That's sexy,
That's
bro.
real.
Beautiful.
That was sexy.
That's
yeah,
real.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So there wasn't a dry eye.
Yeah.
When she came around the corner, I was like,
Ugh.
we're done.
How'd you make it through that?
What? I cried. I'm a
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Like my tear ducts
Everybody
work.
cried.
We were weeping. It was
everybody was crying because
Yeah.
it was like, and everybody saw this journey play out, right? So Tim was very vocal about
Yeah,
the
you were
loss of his
public about
dad.
it.
Yeah.
Just during the entire time. And so, but we were still going to honor him because no matter if he was here or not, they were still married 50 years,
yeah.
right? And so I was like, no, he would be here. And none of us would be here if it weren't for him.
Right.
So,
Right.
Very
so
true.
and I
Right.
That's right.
I wanted to just say, guys, he
Juliette
has
had-
the best seat
Is
in
that
the
for your
house.
dad?
Yeah, Ju let me
Yeah.
get this tat. She never.
Oh.
So I have tats above my elbow, but I don't have any below. And she never was gonna let me. And then my daddy died, and I was like, I have
All bets are off.
I need.
Well, no, not all.
He
Something.
squeaked it. He squeaked it in.
Yeah.
It still
That's called
took a lot of
bereavement
time.
tattoo exemption.
Yep. So
You
from
only
the,
get one.
Delta
That's
Airlines
it.
will give
You
you a
only get
discount,
one.
and this.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
right. So from the bottom up, it's the family I came from, starting with my daddy, my mom, and my brothers, and then from the top down, it's the family
I love that.
that I've started. So
Do you know? You can. There's a lot of. I didn't know there was bereavement like stuff like that. Like if you call Delta, they'll change a ticket. They won't change it, but they will for bereavement.
Bereavement
Yeah,
flights.
yeah.
Lots of different places will do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my brother tried to get discount on his shoes at Nordstrom Rack. He goes, "Oh, my dad just died." And then I'm saying this is like $17 an hour person who's like,
This is not in the handbook. You want some gator boots?
I swear to you,
For
you want some Steve Madden loafers? He was like, I'm so
grieving right
He goes,
now.
"My dad just died. Can I get a discount on these
dude.
loafers?" And he's like, the guy was like, I'm so sorry. He goes,
gonna be able to
he
do
goes,
it.
"I just got this job." And there's a line, you know,
There's a
and
line,
he's
right.
like, "I need a discount. My
Buy
dad
'em
just
or
died."
not, guy.
Right.
I had to walk away.
Dude,
just
I would have
walked
been
away.
so embarrassed.
Do you
I
see
know, I
that for
just
gas
walked away.
stations too? Like, do you get a discount on gas if you just had the loss
Can I
of
get a
loved
discount on my
one?
churro at Disneyland?
See,
Is that-
Right, how do we?
I think grief eating there should be discounts for
Ben and
if
Jerry's.
a person dies and you come in with an obituary.
No,
this
I
donut
had an
is
emotional
free,
brother
sir.
that was
This apple fritter is free
up.
and
He was
delicious.
serious.
I think he had just heard of the bereavement discount.
He was trying to take
He was
full
just seeing where it could go, you know.
Grandma died like 11 years ago. He's like, my grandma's dead.
Gosh.
Am I gonna?
So many.
Am I
people
gonna
have
get this
played
belt or
that
what are we
role.
doing
Can
here?
I get a discount on this putt?
Wow.
So wait a minute, you're
Everybody-
grieving, but
you're
you want to
grieving.
enjoy
It's,
putt-putt golf?
it's
Yeah.
emotional putting.
Yeah.
is what it
Everybody
is.
would take
Yeah.
advantage of the bereavement clause.
The safety of the stories. I've got multiple brothers, so no one knows.
No one knows
Which one it
brother
is?
Which one it is. Could
Absolutely,
be
but
either
it's
one.
scary.
It's scary.
But it's,
I don't even know his brother's
two.
name.
It's
scary.
It's scary.
It's just scary.
That's funny. That is
Man,
really
grief
funny.
will make you do some crazy things.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah.
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 What was that year like for you? That was the first year specifically.
Yeah, it was just a lot of grief and a lot of his absence was just so conspicuous. Like every day was just like, ugh, he's not here. So I was angry
Yeah.
for like 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
I just had a lot of anger at the situation, right? Like I'm grateful to God that he didn't suffer or anything like that. And I was just angry. It was like 7 weeks is whack.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
seemed like it came.
you should have
suddenly.
ate better.
Yeah.
And I started going through it. I was angry at him and,
Right,
you know, then angry at the situation.
You should have ate better.
You should have
as well.
ate better.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was pissed because he should have ate better. That's not what like ultimately, but I think it played a part.
Sure.
I think
Is that
it
a
played
factor
part.
in your diet now?
It was a factor when I first started, like
Yeah.
in my 20s. My dad got diabetes in his early to mid 40s. And the side effects that came with that, I just remember getting off the phone with my mom one day. I was like, yeah, ain't gonna get me.
Yeah.
Cause that kind of like a history of medical illnesses has more to do with what you eat than the medical illnesses, like
Right.
hypertension, high blood pressure,
Yeah.
diabetes, all this kind of stuff. It's like that doesn't run in your family as much as it runs in what you eat.
That's right.
And if you don't change your diet, it's coming for you too. You're
Yeah.
susceptible to it, right?
Right.
My mom changed her whole diet. She had hypertension and high blood pressure that ran in her family, and she just started drinking water and cut down, like almost cut all salt out
Wow.
of her diet. And it's the only reason why she's alive.
Wow.
Like literally.
And
Every
herbs.
one of her, only her and one other sister. She's one of
She's
16
only two
children.
left. There's only 2 left.
Yeah.
One of 16.
Yeah. One
children.
a brother just
Our brother
passed.
just passed away.
Wow.
But they're the only ones to make it into
Their
their
70s
70s and 80s.
Wow.
Lord.
Everybody else died like 40s, bro.
and
Oh.
50s.
40s, 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Including her mom. And
Committed
they all
to just
all died in their sleep. Like
natural herb
Mm.
remedies and
Okay,
trying to eat better.
So 8 weeks of anger.
8 weeks of anger.
And then what was
About-
that like for you, Juliette, with walking him through, like walking with
I mean, you're
him?
grieving your own,
Yeah, you're grieving
but also trying to be a supporting.
Yeah. I don't know if it's okay. I wish I could explain this. So I feel like I had, I don't know if I said this to you, babe, but the part for me was really just trying to help administer him and mom's grief. I had my own personal relationship with dad, and whom I deeply loved. That was my papa, right?
Yeah.
So 26 years of my life, I've been with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But prior to a year before, in 2023, there was just something in me that I didn't know that he was going to make it another year. Right. But how do you say that?
Right.
Right. And I don't have no proof. And I wasn't quite sure. And so I brought up the notion to Timmy. I don't even know if you remember this. And I said, it was just really haphazardly. And I was like, do you think we could have the wedding a year earlier? And he was like, no, why? Like, why would we do that?
I remember that.
You do remember that?
I do.
And I was just like, I'm just concerned about Dad's health. Like, what if he's not here? And he was like, yeah, you'll make it. Like, he was just like, and my comment came out of nowhere. So I don't expect him to have any other reaction than he did. Nor did I say anything more about it because I myself did not have any proof. But in my heart, I just was like, man, I'm not sure Dad is going to be here. So for me, I had the opportunity to grieve a year early. If that makes any sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so through the process, when January came, I also had the privilege to take care of him. Really hands-on during the day with all the doctors and the medical stuff quite a bit during his health transition. And so to me, I had the privilege to take care of him in his time. But I don't think I went through the grief that Tim and his mom went through because I was able to process that from the prior year.
Right.
And that's not anything that I can say because I don't have any proof, right? Like, how do you don't tell anybody
God prepared you, though.
That's what I believe. I believe God prepared me.
And then you were able to uniquely be there for Tim in the way that he would need you.
Yes. And his mom.
Yeah.
And so as they were going through their stuff, I had a joy. I had a strength and a capacity to do what I knew that they couldn't do. And Tim was in the thick of a tour he was about to go on. He was there was so much stuff happening, so many things happening. And then, Mom is grieving the not being able to celebrate and grieving because there was a hope that maybe he could live because this had happened before. So 20 years ago or 22 years ago, our sweet dad had a brain aneurysm and he flatlined.
He was given a 1% chance to live.
1% chance to live. And they said, if you live, Mr. Ross, you'll be blind. You'll never be able to see. You'll never be able to drive. Somebody have to take care of you as a vegetable for the rest of your life. Your quality of life will not be what it was. And God healed that man. God miraculously healed that man.
He was the only one to walk out of ICU. Everybody else died.
That's right.
Wow.
And so Mom.
in 2003. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 2003. And at the time, Mom nursed him back to health.
Wow.
She shut everything down. She shut down the church. She was pastoring this church. She shut everything down to take care of this man and nurse him back to health.
Wow.
So she did that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think maybe something inside of her this time thought, I could do that again. Right? We could do this again if we get him out of this hospital.
Yeah.
But in my soul, I just felt like the Lord said, it's appointed once for man to die. And sometimes we don't like the way we leave this earth. We don't have a voice sometimes how we leave, and we don't have a voice on how we get in. He doesn't guarantee us that the way we come in is going to be loving and sweet, right? Sometimes we're birthed out of rape, molestation, all types of things.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go out tragically by disease, by all types of stuff. So he doesn't guarantee us the way we come in or go out, but he does say, I will be with you always.
Yes.
And so that's what we held on to. And so for me, I wanted to make sure that I tried to steward and administer whatever they needed at this time, right? And whatever they wanted, they just told me, and I was like, it's going to just be taken care of because I had the space to grieve already.
Yeah.
That's so similar.
Wow.
I mean, not the premonition or the word of knowledge, whatever we want to call that. Jennie, though, I watched her so selflessly set aside her own grieving process because my dad was like a father to her too.
Yeah.
But she just seemingly was able to compartmentalize enough to be able to keep me off the ground.
Sure.
Planning the funeral, doing all the things, because I just, same way, I was like, I was almost lights out. Like, so to have someone steady It was to be strong in the weak. And I know you were dealing with your own grief too. But there was...
But it was almost, it's so weird. It's hard to explain because it's like, I'm grieving, but it's so different than what you were experiencing. And I felt kind of the strength to just, okay, we're going to get it done. I didn't even know I was
like the mom that picks up the car almost, you know?
Yeah.
Some mama bear energy.
Yeah.
And we needed that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Did you eulogize your dad?
Yes.
Yeah. I eulogized
all
mine.
5 of his kids did.
Yep.
We all got up and it was very democratic. We all at the same time. You know what I mean? There was no favoritism.
Yeah, for sure.
It needed to be that way.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful. We did a luau because he was super Hawaii. Yeah. You know, so we gave lays out.
In Hawaii.
Got saved in Hawaii. Have you heard this salvation story?
No.
My dad got saved at a church. Is he
Hawaiian?
He was there as a hippie to save the whales. He was fed up with commercialism here, so moved to Hawaii to save the whales. Joined Greenpeace. Was disillusioned with that soon, of course, because that was his new cause, but it couldn't save him.
Right.
So he knew he needed religion. His parents were wealthy, so he knew money was empty because he just watched them have all the money but nothing.
Be miserable.
And so he thought the answer could be education, got his degree in broadcasting. Maybe it could be Greenpeace, not that. Then he said, okay, I need religion. So in Maui, to this day, the church is still there. When the fire came through, it burned almost everything up until this church. The church withstood the fire, though. Crazy. Wow. Across the street from that church is gone now, but was a Buddhist temple. And he's standing there going, I need something. And he's like, there's a Buddhist temple and a Christian church. And he's standing there literally looking across the street. Is it Buddha or Jesus? He narrowed it down to those two. And he decided to go to the Christian church because he saw a sign that said revival service tonight at 7.
Wow.
And it didn't seem like much was going on at the Buddhist temple.
Ain't no revival going on over there.
Had they only stepped up their game.
Sorry, your cushion dropped.
Had they only had a Tuesday night service.
Come back, cushion.
You guys are the first ones with this couch. We're learning.
You're beta testing. This is if you never see this couch again. If you get it just right, it's very comfortable.
That's true.
You have to lock down with your elbow. I see you got the elbow on it.
Listen, I got it. I got it.
We gave you a job. Hold down our set.
That's it. I got you covered.
Hold down the fort in grief. Hold down the set.
Exactly. Yep. Got a lot of work to do.
So he walks in. He's the only person to show up for service. No one else came. The pastor, his wife, who's the worship leader, and my dad. He sits in the back row, last row.
Puts his feet
empty room, puts his flip-flop feet up on the pew in front of him.
Love it.
The pastor and his wife, to their credit, ran the service like it was a packed-out house.
I know that's right.
Did the program.
Good job on
them. Did the sermon.
Oh, geez.
Pastor did an altar call. If anyone is here tonight...
It ain't his wife.
Anybody who needs Christ in their heart. Come forward. My dad looks to the left, looks to right. He's the only one, but he realizes he's dead empty, needs Christ, gets up, flip-flops his way down the aisle and gets saved.
Okay, flip-flops his way down the aisle is taking me out.
It's good. It's good, right? Because you can hear it.
Yep.
You can feel it.
That was his whole life, though. Always flip-flops.
Oh, my dad never didn't have flip-flops. He would wear flip-flops to the most inappropriate places. My dad was a baller. I would say, Dad, we're going to go dinner tonight. You want to come? He goes, should I wear my bathing suit or my fancy bathing suit?
That's funny.
I love him. He's an OG.
I was like, which one's the fancy one? It has pockets.
It has pockets.
It makes it fancy.
I have a zipper on one of them.
So funny.
You want me to wear my classy shorts? All right. Flip-flops. Flip-flops are happening no matter what.
No matter what.
I love them.
Once hippie, always hippie. Turns out the church was a little weird. The pastor said next day, you need to meet me at the beach for a baptism now that you're saved. My dad's like, done. Shows up right before he baptized. There's 3 other people getting baptized. Right before he baptizes them all, he says, hey, just so you guys know, if you don't come out of the water speaking tongues, your salvation wasn't real. And so my dad's watching everyone come out of the water speaking in tongues. He didn't know anything.
Yeah.
He's never read the Bible, And so I said, what'd you do, Dad? He said, I faked it. He said, I didn't want my salvation to not count, so I watched these guys babble a little bit, and I just
did
my best.
He said, Kenny.
He said, Kenny. Shonda, I should have bought a Honda.
That's it.
So, but so pretty soon he got connected into a more grounded teaching church, but that salvation was real.
Yeah,
for sure.
And he went back later and got it, years later.
Yeah.
After he was a minister. and got to thank that pastor and, talk to him.
Oh, went back and thanked him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
nice.
Anyhow,
awesome.
That's a
how'd your
great
dad come to
story.
know Christ?
My dad grew up in a very legalistic household. Like my grandfather was loved Jesus, but like at the expense of his family. And then really at the expense of his family. Like he had 8 children with my grandmother and then left her and married another woman. Just
Wow.
For Jesus?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know what the narrative was, right? But with that said, the reason why one of the things that makes my dad such a hero to me is because he gave me something his father never gave him.
Okay, so that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
How'd your dad get such a playbook for being a father without getting one?
The Bible.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, no lie.
Yeah.
Because my grandfather was not affectionate, loving, affirming, encouraging, none of it. Supportive, none of it. He cannot remember a time that he got a hug from his father. He cannot remember a time that his father told him that he loved him.
Yeah.
So what he gave us, I'm like, where did this come from?
Wow.
But it just really came from his relationship with God and the love he had from God as a father. That's what he gave to us. And he was like the most doting, supportive, like the stereotypical, you're at the game and you look to see if your dad's in the stands. My dad's there. Like I can't think of a time where my dad wasn't present. My dad officiated our wedding.
Wow.
He was just,
He's the best.
he was there. He got a Mitsubishi Talon. I don't know if you remember those. It's a 2-door
Little
stick
sports
shift,
car.
little sports car. He's like, hey son, I got the Mitsubishi Talon stick shift. Man, I'm so happy with it. I can't believe mom let me get it, but y'all are at the house, so I'm gonna drive it to Texas. Come say hi to you. What? Yeah, I'm gonna just drive it to Texas, come say hi to you. I'm gonna stop and see my mom in New Mexico, and then I'm gonna come see you and tell you I'm gonna drive through the mountains in my stick shift, see if I can make it through the mountains in my sports car stick shift Mitsubishi Talon. And what did he do? He drove
sure
from
did.
California
He made
to Carrollton, Texas
Oh my
in a stick shift Mitsubishi
gosh.
Talon.
And a smile on his face.
And a smile on his face.
Wow.
And hung out with us and spent, I don't know how many days he spent at our
just
house.
hung out.
And then he was like, okay, I'm gonna drive back. Never wanted to fly. He took the train to come do our wedding in 1999 because he didn't want to fly. I want to see the countryside.
Yeah.
I don't want to fly over anything. I want to see it. He's just the best,
He's
man.
great.
Did he go to be with Jesus from Dallas or from California?
Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah.
His home.
It's so funny. My parents gave me very, very clear instructions that, hey, we love living out here with you, but whenever our time comes to an end, we would like our bodies to be back in California and family plots.
Where they met, the whole deal.
The whole deal. He's in.
That was initially
He's
a
in
long
Texas.
time ago.
He's
Yeah.
in Texas.
Yeah.
He's in
Because
Texas.
he's dead. What are you going to say?
Yeah.
What are you going to say? Do you even know?
Yeah.
Do you know? Do you know? Do you care? Do you care anymore?
You don't
If you're in the
care.
presence of God, do you really care?
You don't
And do
care.
your
Where your
mom
little
with you
corpse
still?
is?
Is she still
Yeah.
with you in Texas?
Yeah, she's in
Okay,
Keller.
she
Yeah,
relocated.
and we got a
Your
space
little
just for her next to him as soon as she goes.
She was okay with that?
She don't even know. Unless you told her.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She'll be dead.
It's true. You're not wrong.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
It's
we
like you
always-
got to smile
The
and nod.
expense of moving
Like your
across
parents
the
are like,
state.
make
And for
sure you
what?
do this, and this. And you're just looking like,
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
Done.
whatever.
You're not gonna
These are your
care.
last wishes.
Yeah.
They're just wishes, though.
Yeah.
Nobody ever said they'd be granted.
Yeah.
Right? That's not guaranteed.
so
Your wishes are
awesome.
not
My dad
guaranteed
didn't
to
give
be
us
granted.
any input. I think he so believed it was not his time.
Yeah.
We didn't have any input. It was
Yeah.
that was part of the scramble. It was like figuring all the plans out. He didn't give us any wishes, any
Yeah.
plans.
Yeah.
Sucker
Yeah.
punched,
Yeah.
Tim's
Yeah.
parents were really good with that.
pre-planned.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
they did.
Everything was.
It was already really taken care of.
Yeah, there was like, you can make your family sad twice, right? Like you can pass, and that's already tragic. But then if there's like no planning,
Yeah.
that is a burden on
Yeah.
the family.
Yeah.
Like you're like, you're already thrust into being an administrator,
Sure.
right? The grief doesn't happen until after the funeral.
Right.
Because everything from death to the funeral is an administrative,
it's a
logistical
whole other thing.
Now we got to make a slideshow.
Yeah, a slideshow.
We got to make we got to get pictures.
Yep.
Then we got to figure out which picture goes on the thingy and who's going to be, and then
who's not going to be offended.
Yeah. It's too much. It's an
everybody's going to be
everybody's going to be offended.
Everybody's going to be
yeah. It's too
the
much.
emotional fallout. That was interesting.
Yeah, because you don't know what people care about, and then it like people that it's like you haven't been here,
right?
And now you're sad. You're sadder than all of us. Why are you crying so loud? You're crying that loud.
So funny.
You didn't miss him when he was here.
The slideshow
got me.
Dude, the slideshow, bro.
It got me. You know why it got me? Because when Linya died, for whatever reason, I like for 24 hours, all I did was look through photos because I was like, the slideshow will be perfect. We will come up with you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just funny, one of those things.
It is.
The slideshow, bro.
The slideshow.
And the music.
Yeah. It's
what
become
music?
such an integral part. Yes.
Did you preach?
I did. I eulogized him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good.
And but there were several people that gave words. He had some family members.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing from your eulogy you loved? She knows it?
She knows it.
What was it?
So, okay, because I told you I kind of knew that this would happen. 1 month, I didn't know the exact date he was going to pass. That I didn't know. But remember, I told you I took care of all the logistics. I was with him during the day, handling the doctors in the daytime. And I was sitting with him. I saw him every day. And one particular day when I was there, I just knew, when I went to bed that night, I said, tomorrow when I go see Dad, I'm going to get him to record something for the family because I just knew he wasn't. I knew he wasn't.
And it was a surprise?
Yes. So I recorded.
Lord.
You out here with messages from beyond the grave.
Yes.
Dude,
so I said, Dad.
Blindside.
Yeah.
Hooked.
So I had him. I said, Dad. But I had to tell, I couldn't say,
What'd you
Dad,
tell
you're
him?
no
This is
longer
for your
going to
funeral?
be here. Yeah. No.
Hey, dude, you're not going to be here in a month and a half.
What are you going to say?
P.S. We're burying you in Texas.
Speak into this.
Oh my God.
Speak into this phone real quick.
That's messed up.
Oh my gosh.
That's all messed up.
So all I said was, Dad, I didn't lie. I said, our wedding celebration is coming up. And I said, what would be the sweetest gift for Timmy and Mom? I said, would you just give him some words and let him know how much you love him and what he means for you as like a gift?
Yeah.
And so
Juliette.
he was like, oh, that's easy, baby girl. So then he's like, well, I'm not in a state to video record anything. I said, oh no, Dad, you don't have to worry about that. And I just turned my phone on and I put it right on his chest. And I just sat back. And then, so then when he was done saying all these wonderful things to Tim, I said, hey, Dad, you think you got one more in you? And he said, oh yeah. I said, well, you're marrying Mom. And they're really the only two people, the immediate family. So I was like, you're marrying Mom. So wouldn't it be nice to say some really almost like a vow to her?
Oh, gosh.
Just some really nice words to Mom.
You're out here with the prompts.
Yeah.
Dude, we had no clue.
Yeah.
And you didn't let them hear it at all until the service.
Until the service, bro.
I'm a secret keeper. I
don't
can
even know if
hold
that
a
should be
secret.
allowed.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's
it was
dirty work.
a torpedo, bro.
Yeah.
She
It's like
was
when the velociraptor just cuts the belly open and everything falls out.
the entrails
Yeah,
just
man.
spilling out.
What, am I holding my spleen?
Yeah.
I never knew it
Am
was
I
that color.
alive?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is this a jump rope?
Yep.
Jesus, is that you?
Bye,
Yeah.
bye, Mom.
Yep.
Is that you, Jesus?
Yep. So
Yeah.
me and another guy kind of officiated the service. And so I was able to incorporate it. And I tried to brace them for what was going to happen. I just said, I had a gift and I wanted to share something with you. And then, guys, I know that I was there. And I recorded this thing. I sat right there, glad to do it, and was so happy and still just like, I can't wait till they hear this. And even at the service, when Dad's voice came across that sound,
Oh my God. We were cooked.
Oh, but it was so angelic.
It was.
It was
like the music that was chosen for it, and it was like a blue screen with like these waves, so like sound waves for his voice.
But his voice, it just sounded like heaven was speaking to him. And it was like, I know I recorded this, and I know it just sounded different that day.
What a gift.
I ugly cried.
Oh, yeah,
I'm talking
did.
about the
Juliette,
kind of cry that's so uncomfortable that other people start getting uncomfortable.
They were uncomfortable.
Because
they were all looking like, maybe you shouldn't have done this. We're sitting here trying to hold.
Looking for a defibrillator, you know?
I'm not sure I'm okay with hearing the guttural sounds
oh my gosh.
coming out of my friend who I'm here because his dad's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
His voice was so sweet. It was so heavenly. It really was.
It was.
And then afterwards, I think I don't remember if I did it back to back, but we did one for the mom as well, for mom.
Mm-hmm.
And then I recorded it. I recorded it all. And so it's just there. And so I was glad. I was so happy to do it. I was so glad to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. How about from your comments that were your favorite maybe thing you shared at the eulogy?
I think what was his hold on. Let me see, because I had my dad. Oh, you know what? I didn't even put it in here.
You didn't?
You just wrote from the heart?
I really did, man. I just felt like I had the honor and the privilege to like give this man what he loved so much of me, and that was hearing me preach Jesus.
Right. Yeah.
So it was like, it started with him and it ends with Jesus, and that's exactly what he would have wanted, you know.
And it was a true celebration.
It was.
Like, we don't do funerals.
Sure.
Yeah, we do celebrations.
Funerals is when we ain't gonna see you again.
Yeah. It's like,
right?
we know he didn't make it.
Yeah, but we got to celebrate and honor, and
it's nice when you have something to celebrate.
Yeah,
you know,
that part.
I got to sit in my dad's house and write the eulogy. You know, of course he died there.
Yeah,
and so the morning of, just went to where he would spend it all his time right there. And it was just, but to sit there in his spot, you feel everything of him around you.
Yeah, that's sweet.
And to write that, it was, you know.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I didn't know we'd be talking about our papas this
We're
much.
out here.
Yeah,
okay.
We're out here.
So, year of grief, a lot of other change too. Life stepped full. I mean, how many years now full-time in the world of the basement and the books?
3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started the basement in 2022. We started
Wide
Open, which is another show
this year.
And
okay, I don't know about this.
Yeah, so we started a show called Wide Open in February. It's a daily show.
Wow.
3 hours a day.
Like a morning show.
It's like a live morning show.
Wow.
It's really fun. And
So the first hour is just all things news and culture, both sacred and secular. So we've held the tension of like talking about falling pastors and
Diddy and all the things.
Diddy and politics and wars and we just
stuff.
Talk about it all. I feel like my assignment right now, especially with that show, is to sit at the intersection of faith and culture and give people a biblical worldview, a biblical perspective. So we do that from 9 to 10 Central Standard Time, and then from 10 to 12 we just open up the phone lines and take calls, and people literally call us from all over the world.
It's called Wide Open.
Yeah,
and
that's awesome.
So
it's really laid back. And
who does the selection of what story you're going to cover? Do you have a team, or do you personally pick?
On terms of like news?
To choose what news is going to be on the topic that day.
It's whatever kind of piques our interest.
You just go sit and look at a news source and...
Yeah. Like I read the news, I don't watch it. So I'm usually, because you can hold print more accountable than you can a talking head.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually don't listen to news and react to it. It's usually stories I read from credible news sources. And I'm like, okay, Let's talk
Is
about
there such a thing?
Well, if you're just reading it, it to get a
Great.
biblical worldview on it, then it doesn't matter. You're just taking like
Sure.
whatever they said, and
Sure.
you're not leaning to the left or the right of anything. You're
Yeah.
just like, here's what the kingdom would say about this.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
And so just riffing for an hour about whatever's happening. Is the
whatever's
first hour.
happening. Yep. And then we open up the phone lines at 10, and if everybody's kind of dialed in and they know what they want to talk about, we could probably get 5 or 6 calls in those 2 hours. Most times we get 3 to 4 because people are calling to
And
unpack.
you just work with them. Just talk.
Yeah, it's process group therapy. Yep. With
Now this
about
is a team
1,000.
show.
With about
You're
11.
not on at all?
No, I'm not on. I'm not. I'm just.
How often do you come on?
I think I've been on once. That was just the. I was just probably
on Wide Open.
Yeah. I probably was just once. Maybe. Yeah. I mean.
Once or twice, maybe.
Yeah. I
How about
handle
on
a
the
lot of the
basement?
business stuff.
Yeah, Juliette is responsible. If we're talking 100% of what we do in business, she has 93% of it. Because she's responsible for our online platform, our mentorship platform, which is on that online platform, the counseling center, which is online,
The nonprofit.
the conferences,
the conferences, events, the retreats.
That's all extrovert stuff here.
Wow. Come on, girl.
Yeah.
And she's entrepreneurial and
did she run point of the tour too?
administrative. Huh?
You guys did an upset tour, right?
Yeah, that wasn't that was on
the book side.
The book side. And
That's different.
yeah, but all the other stuff is her. Like I tell people, I do 2 things and she does the rest.
Okay.
So while he's doing that, I'm always on the computer, just handling the business side of things, the lawyer stuff, the logistics of everything. So, but I enjoy it. Like I'm often downstairs and I'm wide open, and I'm cheering with them while they're doing the stuff.
But she's working.
Yeah, I'm working.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm never not working.
/ 2 boys also.
Yeah, and I'm parenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm daughtering and sistering and friending. But all those things. They come. It's just par for the course right now.
I love it. When we came into last time, your mom was painting in the living room.
Yep.
She had a thing up on the TV and she was doing watercolors with it.
Yeah. I just want to make sure mom is busy and good. The kids have a life. Everybody's okay. Everybody's doing their thing, and once the house is at peace, then I can go do my stuff.
Okay. And conference. What conference do you guys run?
Yeah. So
See me just deferring.
Tell us.
So right before we left Embassy, in fact, that year, so it's 22, in 21, right after we got the word that we were going to be transitioning out of Embassy, November. So that word came in September.
Mm-hmm.
And in November, the Lord just put in my heart like, hey, I want you to do a conference. And I was like, Timmy don't want to do no conference. And then so I ran it by Timmy and I was like,
Confirmed.
Timmy.
He also does not want you to do a conference.
Yeah. I said, Timmy, do you want to do a conference? He was like, heck no. Of course, he didn't say heck. And then so
he said heaven no.
Yeah. He said heaven no. And I was like, oh. And then so I was minding my business, taking my bath, and the Lord was like, I didn't say him to do the conference. I said you to do the conference. And I was like,
and I didn't ask.
Yeah.
Did I stutter?
And yeah. And so I assumed it to be a women's conference because then I thought people would be weird. Although I love men. I've done barbering for 30 years. So I love doing men's hair. I have great relationships with men.
Yeah, when I walked up, there was a barber chair in the front porch.
Yeah.
That's where the hair gets cut.
Yeah. It'd probably be awkward to do a conference with men there. And he's not there because he said he didn't want to do it. So
One would imagine.
Yeah.
Juliette Ross's men's conference knows him.
I'd be the best men's conference.
I'm sure it'd be great. I'd come.
Yep. So I was like, I don't know. People are funny acting. So let me just do a women's conference, right? So we did that. September of 22. We transitioned out of Embassy December of 22. But I knew the Lord told me to put this conference on. Well, it was so great. So this is the first
I preached
one.
there.
Yeah.
You came. That was gracious.
Yeah, it was gracious of him. He graced it. He graced it. So he was just like, I ain't doing no work. Whole Woman Co. So the Whole Woman. So spirit, soul, and body. And it's it's a mental health and wellness. It's a faith-based mental health and wellness conference experience. And so it was so successful. Like, we got over $70,000 just worth of donations, gifts, and prizes to support women's mental health. So I have real therapists come in. We have faith-based, so they get the whole kit and caboodle. Wow. Well, it was so great. People have still been asking for it. And I said, I'm not going to do something on a yearly basis based on anybody's feelings. This is as the Lord leads.
As he leads.
As he leads. And so, but 23, that was our year to reset and rest and build, okay, Lord, what is it that you want us to do? That was him praying and planning. We prayed for the first 6 months, and then God told us to now start planning the last 6 months. And that's when the basement was being birthed. And then all the platforms, everything that we have now, that started in 23. Okay, so then 24 comes around and all this stuff happens with Dad, right? And then the wedding, and then now the launch of all these platforms from 23, right? And then now it's 25. It's like, Lord, do you want us to do the conference again? And so this year, it was like, Lord, if you want me to do this conference, then I need a location that doesn't require down payment, deposits, all these foods, all that. Then I will know, because from 23, people have still been asking for it. When are you going to have this event again? This is life-changing. And I was like, when the Lord leads, right? So he put on my heart, reach out to TKU. Because we had it at the convention center the first time, and it was great. They never got back to us. And he was like, there's other places. I was like, there's other places to have an event at than the convention center? What?
That was so funny.
And so he put on my heart TKU. So I just reached out to them. And they were like, you don't need no deposit, no nothing. You just come. We'll take care of you. And they have been so generous to us. They have been so gracious. They said, we want to host your event here. And so October 30th through November 1st, it'll be at the TKU.
Where can people register for this?
Yeah, they can go to wholewomanco.org or upsettheworld.com, and it will we'll give them the registration link.
The link in the show notes, but you just said it too. So
thank you. Yeah. And
it's October 30th.
October 30th.
So as people are listening to this, probably for most people,
you got time.
That's true. You got time.
There's plenty of time.
You guys
few of you
get
who
it
are
online.
Procrastinators, go next time it happens. Next time the Spirit moves.
Yeah.
Get registered.
Yep. So they can still go online and register.
And
flip-flops. Yeah.
As the Spirit leads.
As the Spirit leads. But this year, it is all about the Holy Spirit. We want to have a move of the Holy Spirit. And I said, Lord, this is all about you. And I want people to have an encounter with him so that they can actually have an anchor in them. Because I've just realized there's a whole lot of people that claim that they're Christians. And when anything happens in the world, they are falling apart. And I'm like, y'all don't have an anchor.
Yeah, it's so true.
Y'all don't have an anchor. I don't care if 10,000 pastors fall. That ain't got nothing to do with your soul's salvation.
They didn't die on the cross for me.
Yes.
At all.
Yeah. I'm like, be that as it may.
At all.
I've experienced some of that.
Exactly.
I love that though.
Yeah.
Proverbs says, when the whirlwind passes by, the wicked are no more, but the righteous has an everlasting foundation.
That's right.
Yeah. The key is having that anchor.
That's right.
And how tight you are to your anchor is going to determine how well you do in the storm.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly right.
Well, and most people don't really know how to have a relationship with the Holy Spirit. He's just sort of this mysterious figure of the Godhead.
Yeah.
And most people really don't understand the role he plays.
Or treat him like he's a second cousin.
That's right.
Yes.
That's
only
right.
comes around for Thanksgiving.
That's
or something.
right.
Which is wild.
And then they only want him when they need something from him.
Sure.
Right. So, and this is more of an impact type of event where you're going to still have all the mental health stuff. Men are coming to this one too. So it's a dual role. We
so
open it up. Yeah. Cause Timmy's he's going to be there again.
But it's wholewoman.com. Whole Woman.
No, that's just because all the registration is through there.
Okay.
But they can, it's a brush fire. It's a brush fire.
Now that it grows.
Yeah. No, men and women this time, because all the men that supported the last time said, we wanted to be a
part. They're like, hi, we have issues also.
Yes.
We also need a breakthrough.
Hello.
Yes.
Have some issues.
Yeah. So we got their issues covered for them. We got all the mental health. We got self-care rooms for them. We got rooms that are men-only rooms. So we got it all laid out. So it's going to be looking forward to it. Yeah.
Wow.
And so I've been on this consecration since last month. And I'm like, Lord, I want a dire move of you.
Yeah.
I want you to show up and give them an encounter that they can never say they've never had this experience with you, that no one could ever take it from them, right? Because you can take away a sermon. You can't take away an encounter.
Wow.
Facts.
You can forget a sermon. You'll never forget an encounter.
Yes.
Facts.
Amen.
So,
facts.
Amen.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you,
So
baby.
good.
What were you going to
Grace,
say
grace
just now?
overall.
Thank you.
What you
Juliette
guys
had
are
these
doing.
self-care rooms. My favorite self-care room she had was the quiet room. She just had a room like during a session breakout.
It's a breakout session.
As a
As
breakout
one of the
session.
options.
As one of the options. You could
It's a
just
self-care
go
room.
to
Ooh, that room gives
a
me joy.
room
Yep.
that's quiet.
Yep. No talking.
It was the first one that sold out.
That's right.
These women
Yes.
flew in to take naps
That's right.
in this quiet room.
That's right.
It was like, I was like, this is genius.
Yeah.
Because I'm obviously, because
You're an
you know,
introvert.
I've been a believer for 29 years, but I've had therapy for 27, right? Ongoing. I've been in some form of counseling or therapy for 27 years. So before it was in vogue and before it was what it is now around mental health. And just the conference was the most trauma-informed conference I had ever been, Christian conference I had ever been a part of in my life. I'm like, it was just so well thought through in terms
Thank you, baby.
of it being trauma-informed, right? And that's language that's still new to the Christian community. But like everything ain't a demon,
Right.
right? Some stuff is,
Yeah.
right? And some stuff is just like, this is this environment is triggering you
Yeah.
because you have trauma that's still trapped in your body. And if it doesn't come out through words, it's going to come out through actions.
Yep.
And so
Yeah.
anyway, it was just
Great.
every part of
Thank
it
you.
had intentionality that was good for people that were walking through traumatic
Yeah.
Yeah.
healing.
Wow. So you'll have 2 quiet rooms this next time, probably.
Well, so this one, yeah, right.
What
so
other rooms are
we
there?
do, yeah. So
What about a
the-
candy room?
Yeah.
a candy room.
I'm just thinking
sounds
through other rooms I
amazing.
could enjoy.
Yeah.
I think somebody would like the candy
Or
room.
like at the men's conferences, how there's always a car you're allowed to hit with a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
You know,
this
She
is
was
true.
close. She was close to having a room.
A smash room.
A smash room.
It's just
We just couldn't have had it.
break
Yeah.
TVs and stuff in there.
Yeah, it's just liability and
Sure.
locations,
Yeah.
right? So I don't have my own church anymore. So if
And
we're at a
studies have
location,
proven that doesn't help you have less temper.
it doesn't.
So if you're angry and you go punch something, or that actually
just hurt your hand.
doesn't help you.
Right.
It actually causes the anger reaction to stay more acutely there. So
I
it's like
agree.
it's been like studies have proven it's not a
It's not
stress
helpful.
management. Taking a walk, taking the breathing
Yeah.
exercises, those actually work through it.
Yeah, and that's what we
I
did.
might be the outlier on that stat.
You think it helps you to go hit stuff?
Yeah, because I do Muay Thai and I think about the people I want to punch and I feel better.
Well,
Oh.
And then when I see them, I don't punch them.
Maybe it's a per person thing.
Google it
It
for me.
might be
I
a
think
per
there was like
person.
there's a
Where's
thing. I think
Chat, where's the stat?
that's different. Going to a class and doing actual like exercise, because that's involving breathing too.
Yeah, for sure.
I think just saying like
Yes.
actual, because you know the stress dolls or stuff that's like,
yeah,
Oh, got you.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Things
yeah.
that are violent, trying in the moment when you're trying to work through
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
in the
I
moment
agree with that.
the rage.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow,
Yeah.
There was
Muay
a study
Thai.
I
I
found.
want to learn more about Muay Thai.
Muay
Did
Thai
you see
is-
him kick above my head? The man
No.
kicked
Provides
above
some
my head.
brief
Okay,
sense of relief, but
it doesn't reduce anger long term,
Yeah.
and it actually reinforces an aggression pattern. It was
Yeah.
Harvard. Yeah, there
Ah.
you go.
yeah,
It may make future outbursts more likely.
Isn't that wild?
yeah.
Yeah.
I could,
Yeah,
it can see that.
because Muay Thai is a discipline. It's not just like I'm just gonna go break a TV.
And you're not
Yeah.
doing it like I'm
Rage
angry.
a hall.
Now I do Muay Thai.
Right.
I'm saying when you're keyed up and triggered,
You're in the moment.
to bring yourself down.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely
To
right.
go hit something.
Yeah,
That's right.
People that do Muay Thai angry get knocked out.
Well, there you go.
That's
you got to be
right.
calm.
You got to be calm.
That's way more
actually.
powerful.
Gotta be
Yeah, exactly.
I
calm.
just like the name.
Muay Thai.
Muay.
Way.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah.
Thai.
Spanish
It's
and
like
Thai
it's like
together.
is it a lot? Is it a
Muay
little
Thai.
Thai?
Yeah,
No, it's
yeah.
Muay
It's
Thai.
a Muay
¿Hablas
Thai.
español?
Sí, poquito.
Estoy aprendiendo español.
Oh, sí.
Sí,
yo,
sí.
yo aprendo.
Sí, vale.
Wait,
She
did
said,
you?
sí. Yo applications.
Right.
Did you notice
Yo
how
applications.
her volume just
What?
tapered
Yeah,
off?
man.
Dude,
Yeah, you
it's like
understand.
somebody literally put her on a fader.
Yep.
Like, she was on a crossfader. She was like, yo, so did somebody mute
But
her
she was
mic?
confident.
Great,
I started
Jen.
off really confident.
Yeah.
She was like,
I
yo,
meant to say,
apren
yo
applications.
entiendo.
You,
Yes,
you didn't
you
tell Jenny about your app.
understand.
You know he's
Entiendo
trying to learn
español.
Spanish.
He said,
I'm not trying to
aprendido.
do anything.
He's
Levi.
learning.
Oh, sorry.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Get over here. Meet my eye line.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't trying to do nothing.
Muay Thai.
You're learning
He's
Spanish.
doing it.
He's
doing it.
He's going to
Muy bien.
learn Spanish fluently and then preach all over South America.
Okay, that's amazing.
That's what he's been wanting to do.
Go.
I'm doing it.
But he
Go,
watches
Tim,
videos where there's no English. It's just Spanish. What's it called?
It's called Dreaming Spanish.
Dreaming
So
Spanish.
it will literally take you from like you knowing 0 words in English, in Spanish, all the way to fluency in the same way a baby learns words. Because think about it, like the statement that we say about adults is, between adults and kids can learn languages better because, and we try to say it's because they're kids. It's not true. It's because they have time.
And it's immersion.
From birth to 5, they're just ear hustling you. They're the nosiest. They're just in your
What's
mouth.
that?
They're just
What's that?
Ear hustling?
Why?
And then they just start, and after some time, they just start repeating
That's right.
what they've been hearing for 18 to 24 months, right? And they're like,
Okay, we get it. Here it is.
keys, radio, farm,
Well, that's how adults learn, too.
right? So we learn the same way.
Repetition.
All we need is time.
That takes the pressure off. I have felt so bad for so
She
long.
doesn't like Duolingo.
Oh, no. No, I'm not saying that.
She doesn't. She quit it. I'm on a 400-day streak right now.
And you can't string together a sentence, can you?
You would know.
That's the thing.
That's what it
Okay,
is.
so my first.
You just got a pocket full of words. You're like, arroz parejas.
I'm
You're
not
like,
doing
rice
Spanish.
and birds?
I'm doing Italian.
What?
I'm doing Italian.
Why? It's like, they're like, hola, and you're like, rice and birds. Okay. Thanks, Levi. I'm glad you came.
Cornetto. That's a croissant.
Horses and bread. What?
That's really funny.
Duolingo just gives you a pocket full of words.
Hey,
No, okay, so
Yeah.
about Duolingo, I didn't like how
it was
aggressive.
very aggressive.
Aggressive it was, like making me do it every day, and then I felt so addicted to it. I was like, I'm not. It helped before our trip to Italy, knowing the basics.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But my first thing that I was going to say was I felt so bad that, like, because people will say that, the time that to best teach your kids another language is between 3 and 5.
Like,
And I will tell our kids often, I'll be like, I'm so sorry I didn't teach you another language. But that's up to them now. If they want to teach a language,
true.
learn a
And
language,
they will
check it
literally
out.
learn it.
own.
That's so
right.
cool.
within 2 years, you can go from 0 to
How
fluency.
far into it are you?
I am so I've been in a Spanish class with a teacher from Andorra, which is right next to Spain, for 14 months.
Wow.
I just started the comprehensible input, which is the best way to learn any new language.
We're talking 5 in the morning.
It's
He
comprehensible.
said 5 in the morning.
Yeah, he's getting
Are
up.
you doing it too?
Oh, no.
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 Oh, no.
I'm just going to bed about 5 in the morning.
She's what did you call it? She's ear hustling you?
Yeah, she's just ear hustling me. I do say some things to Spanish.
He talks to me.
Yeah.
So you're learning something.
Well, and you know, I grew up in Florida, so they're all my neighbors.
Yep.
Right.
So I know some things. I took it when I was in school, but
What do you guys do for fun when you guys just have no boys? You guys do we have night out? What do you guys go out? Do you get a restaurant? What do you guys like to do?
just cuddle on a couch and
cuddlers.
watch
Cuddle
a
on a
movie
couch.
Cuddlers.
and
Yeah.
watch a show.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's
Yeah.
ideal for us in this stage of our life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to go out on dates more on Fridays, like let's just get out and do more fun things. And I guess just because our season has changed a bit and our boys are older and just stuff has happened, we just enjoy like not going out now.
Yeah. I think
there comes a point when you're like, oh wow, everything's a barrier to being in your own house.
Yeah.
I think I just had a aha moment because I just thought about the fact that I am now because of like the last 3 years, I am more known now. My kids try to say I'm famous. I'm like, Steph's famous.
Sure.
Shaq's famous. Like people with one name are famous.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, Bono.
Exactly.
Right,
Bono,
right.
right? You know what I mean? I'm well known in some circles.
Sure.
But because of the podcast taking us to algorithms
Millions and millions of people have watched your videos.
Yeah. So now I'm like,
not that anyone's counting, but 25 million is the last count.
Okay,
Yeah.
in the gathering that we were in today, and you said that from stage, Tim turns to me and is like, that's news to me.
I never knew that.
It's in your official bio.
Yeah, no, I never knew that.
It's in the
and
original.
I clearly never read that bio.
300,000 subscribers and 25 million
But that
views.
speaks to who you are.
I didn't know that.
Lois sent Eunice.
Yeah, Eunice sent
Eunice.
Yep.
Oh,
one of them
okay.
misses.
I got it. Third try was a charm.
That's probably accurate. We
Janice,
just, I don't think we were paying
Eunice.
attention to it.
So that's been a new thing for me. And like, okay, if, you know, when I was at the Potter's house and you go somewhere in Dallas, the chance of somebody knowing you
is pretty good.
Good. Being at Gateway, if somebody, if you're in South Lake.
You're in South Lake, it's going to happen.
Right?
Yeah.
But then you get out of the city and no one knows you and it's bliss, right? And now that's just not the case. Like I'll get stopped in airports. We get stopped when we're in different countries.
Not you, baby.
Well, she's doing the taxes.
Yeah.
She's safe.
Check it for me.
So
in the quiet room, she's very, very popular.
A quiet room.
Now
they mime to you in the quiet room how much they love your ministry.
Miming, right?
That's funny.
So now home is like sanctuary,
haven.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like I don't.
You're not taking selfies. And
Superman came out, and it's like, yeah, when it comes out on Apple TV, we'll watch it. But like going to the movies for what?
Candy.
We got a projector upstairs.
High price candy.
Yeah.
We can go to Costco and stay home.
It's funny though.
It's so real.
I do like the movie. I like going. I think it's exciting. I like the previews.
You like the previews?
Oh,
it's very exciting.
I'm such an introvert. I watch the previews on Apple trailers.
I'm with you. I think though, when they started letting you book your seat in advance, movies used to stress me out.
Yeah.
When it's like, I have to be there early to get saving seat for 8 people, and you're like, I'm sorry, these seats are taken. You're trying to spread your windbreaker out. You know?
Yep.
But now that you can book your seat and it's there for you, like that's giving me a sense of peace about the movie theater.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good experience. I just can no longer bring myself to get in the car and go there.
I gotcha.
Yeah. I'll go with you though.
Yeah.
I would go with you to the movie.
I would love to go with you to the movies.
He would go with me to the movies.
I would go with you all day long.
I'll follow her anywhere.
Yeah, he'll go if I bring him out the house.
Juliette is responsible for my social life.
I'm the extrovert for sure.
She'll get you out.
Yeah.
And when you guys are like on a trip together, like I know you guys just did Costa Rica, is that like beach the whole time or pool the whole time?
For her, it's the
beach for me. Never the pool. No one does
pool
community pools.
No piscina nada.
I don't do community pools.
I like that.
No.
Yeah, man, a community hot tub is gross.
I'm not doing it. I'm not into sharing.
There's just not enough chlorine.
I can't not look in the filter. It scares me. I'm like so horrified by it.
There's not enough chlorine in any public
Band-Aids
pool.
floating
But
around.
I'm an island girl, so I'm naturally drawn to the beach.
Yeah.
That's where I'll be all day, every day.
My dad used to say the beach is creative because there's more oxygen there. The waves are churning up all the air. You get to breathe all that oxygen.
So
I don't even know if that's true, but it feels good.
I don't know.
Feels
I
right.
love it. Yeah. I could care less for the pool, to be honest.
It's law.
Yeah. We're accepting it.
Yeah, we're accepting it. It's
in
canon.
our flip-flops on the beach with our fancy shorts.
That's it.
Fancy trunks.
That's it.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm a beach girl, but now, man, being here in Montana.
Yeah, well, the mountains will get in your blood.
The mountains too, yeah.
The mountains will get in your blood.
Yeah.
It's when we were driving yesterday, I was like, this is Cali. Like,
oh, wow, it is true. Rich oxygen near the surface. Dad, you were right, Dad. The air bubbles are getting mixed.
That's it.
That good old foam.
Foam, mist, and aerosols. You know, they have a word for that. It's called spindrift. I was 42 years old when I found out the word spindrift is the name of the little fizzy stuff that comes off the top of an ocean wave.
Really?
Spindrift.
Spindrift.
You're a smart
That's a good
man,
word.
Levi.
It's good when there's a right word for something.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
right.
Yeah.
That it actually has the meaning it's supposed to have.
Yeah, and it's in context. I don't like when people use words that they don't know.
Yeah.
Jennie.
How about when Jennie, when she just started saying Spanish words but faded herself
when she just
down?
started saying the Spanish words.
She had to bring the mix down.
No,
appendix.
no, that was
no
that,
appendix.
No, I know. No, I know that. I know the feeling.
Jennie and I had a long conversation about this.
grappling with a language.
She made up a word on our date night last night.
Like giving it a go and then like feeling unsure of yourself halfway through.
Yes.
I know that feeling.
But you made up a word on our date last night, and you're like, really like that I tried? I'm like, no, because I said the same thing. I don't like that you just.
But here is the funny thing about that.
It makes life more fun that way.
So we were.
God. You see this?
It makes life interesting.
It makes life more fun that way.
No, so we had this conversation in the car at our date. He is doing a wedding, so So it's a date, but he's working also, which is great. But in the wedding, you made up a word. Did you remember this?
What was the word?
You literally, and I laughed so much because I was like, we just had a conversation that you said, you can't make up words like that. And then you made up a word in the wedding message.
Stick with itness. Stick with itness. Yeah. A good marriage requires stick with itness.
And then he literally said, I know that's not a word, but
let's go with it.
Let's go with it.
But even if you type that, all you would have to do is put dashes,
and then it becomes a real word.
Again,
what was the word you made up?
At least all the words you said were actually words,
real words. What was the word you made up?
I think it was like fantastical, or like.
That's a real word.
It is.
Yeah,
but so it wasn't a real. Whatever I did say wasn't a real word.
No, what you said was gibberish. What you said was nonsensical, and I was like, I reject that. That's what I said. I said, I reject that. I reject it.
I don't receive this.
My spirit didn't bear witness to that.
I don't receive this.
What you said was nonsense.
Speaking Elvish.
Or perhaps gobbledygook. And I was like, I don't accept that. And you're
maybe
like,
she was speaking Elvish.
Don't you like that I just said it? And I was like, I don't like that.
Okay, but look at us enjoying this word, this ambiguous word that we don't know what you said.
See how she tries to make
enjoying this. Yes. It made our life more fun just now. I'm not going to let it go. It makes life more fun this way.
Yeah. Well, I love you regardless of how crazy the words are that you want to say.
It's usually honestly because my brain isn't catching up with my mouth and it just comes out like something.
But you know what you're talking about, and that's what matters.
And we're happy.
I'm here for it.
We're happy.
I'm here for it.
You see how Levi wants to now move on?
He wants to move on.
That was a transition. We're happy.
Yeah.
Look at the time. Would you look at the time, Tim and Juliette?
It's been 21 great years.
We're happy. Oh, God.
I support it, Jen. I support the non-words words. I'm here for made-up words at all times.
Thank you.
Well,
who
you guys,
cares?
We love you.
We love you.
You guys
hanging with us.
Slippery couch cushion.
Hey,
oh my God.
Hey, listen.
I'm going back right now. I'm on a journey. I'm almost gone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, bro. Like this thing, like it starts off cool, but then it moves it moves with the pace of a glacier melting because of global warming.
When you least expect it, though, it really does.
Yeah. Like it just so like every 6.5 minutes.
Because he's moving so much.
And so you know at some point the glacier's gonna slide into the ocean.
The polar ice caps are gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Polar bears are like,
and then the permafrost is letting go of like the bubonic plague, and it's gonna like catch a down.
Yeah, I saw that movie.
Wind.
Pierce Brosnan is gonna be, in New York City. It's a whole thing. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Day After Tomorrow. Remember that movie?
Yes. Oh, I do remember that movie.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yep.
Yes, I do remember that movie. Yep. It was unmemorable.
Yeah. No.
I remember the unmemorable.
I remember that movie. I wish I forgot it.
Yeah. I wish I didn't know about it, but I do.
You guys are a gift.
In my brain.
We love you so much.
Let's go get on the
motorcycle conference.
Thank you.
All the things.
And hey, guys, congratulations on the movement conference you would have just had.
Thank you.
And all the amazing mission work you guys are doing. Like, I love it. I love it.
We will report back on how the boys did in the tent for the first time.
Thank you, kindly.
Absolutely.
Because as we're recording this, we are about to be at movement. Your boys have never slept in a tent, but they're coming with our group and sleeping in tents for the conference.
They're going.
How do you think they'll do?
I don't care.
Nathan was like,
I don't care.
We're not coming back home, Mom.
Yeah,
and I was
I don't care how they do.
Did they get sleeping bags?
We'll get them for you.
We'll get you guys some sleeping bags.
Get you guys
again. Mr. Ross does.
We're the outfitters. We're the outfitters. Yeah.
So we were like, what do we need to bring? We didn't know anything, and so
we got you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
We'll get you some sleeping bags.
I don't know.
Because listen, our boys are going to be out there.
Have you ever slept in a tent?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had many times because when I was young, we went to the mountains.
I got you.
I went camping. I did all the things. Like, I like that stuff. And Tim was like, yeah, we're going to camp in our bed. It's called a king-size bed.
Ooh,
I'm not a missionary at all. I'm a faux missionary.
Yeah,
like I'm bougie.
But not even just regular camping.
But it's the environmental trauma of where I came from. My body just.
But he won't even do it in our backyard. It's safe there.
You guys got snakes in Texas. That's a different thing.
No.
It is.
What do you guys have here?
We don't have poisonous snakes, really.
You just have bears.
We have some spiders.
There are bears and
some poisonous spiders.
Bears are a problem.
Bears are a problem.
They're a factor. Let's call it that.
Yeah. But if you're in the backyard, you're pretty good.
Yeah.
When So let me tell you two things. I know we got to go, but I got to tell you two things that I noticed that about Montana that was just like boom.
And you called it Montana, and I liked it.
Montana, my bad. Montana.
The name when you men come to your conference.
That's
it's
right.
Montana.
Yeah. We should have a men's conference out here and call it Montana.
Montana. I like it.
We're bringing the man back to Tana.
See, now you're pioneering new words, babe.
So there were two moments that I was like, oh, Montana's different. Okay, here was the first one. We get off the plane, and the workers that were about to get on the plane were white. I said, oh.
We're in Montana.
We real white out here.
Yeah.
We're in Montana. Oh, gosh.
I have never seen white people clean a plane until I got to Montana. It's either Hispanics or internationals from like Africa or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. So
it's serious.
We this white out here.
Serious. This is how white we are.
Yeah. Like, we're so white. White people cut our grass. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? We're white. Okay. So that was the first thing. Funny. But then the second thing was the bear spray in the airport.
Rental.
You can get bear spray in the airport.
Does it work?
Yes, you can't. You can buy it, but then you can't fly home with it. So instead, there are services that will rent it to you, and then when you come back, you just return it for a smaller fee than buying it. It's mace.
But that makes me feel like the Bears are in a cartel.
Like the Bears are in on it?
Like this is a gangster. Like it's like y'all act like the Bears is running rogue in the streets. Like you may not get groceries without getting revenanted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's funny.
You might get revenanted.
That's really
in the
funny.
back.
The bear spray is supposedly better than a gun because, if a bear's charging you, even the best of shots, they have such thick skulls and such, small organs compared to their big mass that getting a kill shot, plus if they're endangered anyway, so you have to prove that it was trying to kill you before you shot it. So the spray is actually better because it's just industrial strength mace. And the pepper spray just makes the bear.
You spray it towards them. You don't spray it on yourself, like what his dad thought.
The first time I took my dad out in the woods, he goes, when do we put it on? He thought it was bear repellent. He said, when do we put it on? In the car, he was like holding it towards his chest and said, when do we put it on? No, please don't spray that in my car.
Don't do that.
But don't you got to worry about which way the wind is going to?
It's really, if you ever do a test shot, it shoots a cloud.
Okay, great.
And so you're trying to just shoot it in their general direction and they don't like the smell of it. So they kind of, it's like mace times 100.
Wow.
So a big cloud of this, a bear's just not going to like it. He'll get in his eyes and those will be like, all right, fine, go the other way. You do little bursts, you know.
Yeah.
But do they really bother you? I mean, are they really like aggressive?
It's not that they bother you. It's more like if you encounter a bear with its cubs, it's going to be bad. And then the biggest fatal thing is surprise them. God will be mountain biking, come around the corner and smack into a bear. You don't want to surprise a bear. You want to make a lot of noise when you hike. And then also
some tambourines.
If you encounter one with a tambourine, that's fantastic.
Oh my!
The spirit of Miriam is upon you. The tambourine. That is the new way to hike in Montana.
I'm so hot
with the tambourine.
I'm so hot in here.
I've been saying that about you for years.
Yo.
Tambourine. I've seen bells. I've not seen a tambourine. That's good though. They could rent those at the airport. They could just sell them. You could take it with you and bring it home.
Over, bro.
This pot is over.
Yeah. Okay.
She said a tambourine. Did you get bear spray? No, there's a grizzly bear. She got a tambourine. We're good. It's going to be okay. I got a tambourine. He's done. Tim left the building. Apparently we're over. All right. Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to swing by LeviLusko.com and JennieLusko.com to see what's going on in our world.
And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. And in the meantime, we would love to connect with you on social media.
Jennie and Levi Lusko out.
Access more